Gen Lens, the video series offering valuable insights about the next generation of consumers powered by Next Gen Voices. My name is Nikki, and I'm a researcher on the online communities team at Market Vision Research, as well as a member of our Next Gen leadership team.
And I'm Katie, also on the Next Gen leadership team, doing quantitative research to help uncover data behind Gen Z behaviors and preferences.
So, how well do you think you really know Gen Z? Trust us, we've heard it all before. We are the TikTok generation, the call-out culture advocates, the digital natives who can't look up from their phones. If your brand strategy relies on these surface-level stereotypes, you're missing the deeper connection and the business opportunity.
In our next two videos, we'll be diving into the topic of stereotypes and the strategic value of challenging the most common misconceptions about Gen Z. Let's begin unpacking how shifting these paradigms creates space for authentic connections between brands and this generation. All right, let's kick this off with a classic take. Gen Z is young, dumb, and broke. And no, we're not talking about the Khalid song.
Yeah, we hear this all the time, but let's add some context. When we talk about Gen Z, we mean people ages 12 to 27, which means they span a wide range of ages and life stages. Some are still in middle school, sure, but plenty have been working, building careers, starting families, and doing things like paying taxes.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that.
Me too. And yet, some brands still act like we're children, just a bunch of kids with no influence. Big mistake. Gen Z isn't just existing in the economy, we're shaping it.
And thinking back to our 5 years of research, one message we've heard repeatedly from Gen Zers is simple: take us seriously. They're savvy, smart, and a force to be reckoned with.
Gen Z's reactions are often centered around a desire for respect. When we feel respected, or as you say, Katie, taken seriously, it opens the door for genuine connection. It's about meeting them where they are and truly understanding their perspective.
That being said, some Gen Zers are struggling with the realities of adulting in today's economy, especially those in that 18 to 27 age range. While individually they may be struggling, collectively though, they have over $360 billion in spending power in the US alone, and that number is only going up and potentially into the trillions within just 5 years.
The takeaway? Respect isn't just nice to have from brands, it's the price of entry with this generation. Diving into our next stereotype, Gen Z is financially irresponsible.
Yeah, this one hits different for Gen Z because they're navigating financial challenges previous generations didn't face. Put yourself in their shoes for a minute. Skyrocketing rent, inflation eating away at entry-level salaries, and don't even get me started on the price of eggs.
Right? It's wild. And there's this fascinating dynamic around necessities versus luxuries. For their parents, basic necessities like housing and higher education were more achievable, while luxuries like concerts and vacations, those were seen as the extras. But now, Gen Z is getting the side-eye for spending money on their daily coffee, when in reality, they just have different priorities, such as experiences, and they're making trade-offs because those big financial milestones, like buying a house, feel so out of reach.
There's even a term for that called doom spending. There was a Forbes article recently that explains how Gen Zers tend to make more impulse purchases. Gen Z is trying to cope with the uncertainty about the economy and their personal circumstances, making them feel like they need to buy now. These impulse buys and stockpiling habits help them escape their unease about the future.
Absolutely. The reality for many Gen Zers is traditional milestones like homeownership seem like distant dreams, no matter how much they budget. So they're redefining financial success on their own terms, balancing their future goals and aspirations with their present quality of life. When long-term goals feel unattainable, it becomes a more rational choice to invest in experiences or smaller luxuries that enhance daily life.
Yeah, and our research shows Gen Z is actually super money conscious. They're budgeting, using investment apps, and even learning about finances through social media. It's just a different approach than what other generations expect.
It's one of the reasons we are currently researching Gen Z's experiences with adulting, where we're exploring their unique challenges navigating the transition into adulthood. Our early findings suggest they're not financially irresponsible. They're making intentional choices about where their limited resources go.
And they're finding creative ways to save. I was intrigued by how often thrifting came up, and many mentioned Facebook Marketplace for furnishing their homes.
There will be more findings to come on this topic in future videos, but for now, here's an insider tip for brands. Those that acknowledge Gen Z's financial reality and spending preferences are finding success. Whether it's offering affordable luxury through dupes, creating subscription models that spread costs, or providing genuine financial guidance, there's an opportunity in being an ally rather than a critic. That's all the time we have for today, but be sure to catch our next episode where we will continue our conversation about the truth behind Gen Z stereotypes and how brands will need more than a surface level understanding of this generation to authentically connect with them.
In the meantime, if you want to continue learning more about Gen Z and strengthening your brand, reach out to us at info@marketvisionresearch.com or check out our If You Know playbook of insights at the link in the description below.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes of Next Gen Lens, and be on the lookout for the second half of our discussion.
See you next time!